Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Yakuza 4. That's right, 4 of them. Okay, so story tells me I need to go up that way. At least that's what it looks like. That's why I need to go here. But I am gonna go back to the office for several of those side missions, it looks like, if I recall. And talk to this guy, because this guy should give me XP. Oh yeah, that's right, there's a vertical aspect to this game too. Like, if I recall, there's a lot of rooftop stuff. Like this. And then... yeah, that you just start going around to different buildings. Here... I don't see it. Oh. I've like gotta be on it. The fuck is it? Okay, so I can't climb the ladder. Oh. Nope. Of course. Fucking found it. FYI, I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just kind of exploring. Saw it. Hey look, what's down here is the bowling alley, I believe. Oh my god. Shit's everywhere. So what I even picked up isn't even the thing. Like I picked up a different one. Like I'm getting the vibe it's like up there. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's not over here. There it is. Exploring. Dude, this place is sprawling. Okay, I've gone away from it. Found you. I'm gonna have to get closer, aren't I? Yep. I don't know where the underground keys are, though. I mean, I have the keys. I don't know where the underground locks are. Alright, now we got, yeah, Theater Square right there. Is this where I'm supposed to meet Keto-chan? I can access the roof from here. No, not yet. Alright. Goodness, I got a bunch of fucking keys. So... Damn it. Yep, so it's over there. I'm pretty sure if it's not over here. Yeah. Where is it coming from? It's in here somewhere. It's driving me crazy. In fact, it's specifically like over here. Because, yeah, it stops here, starts here, and then it stops when I'm over here. So whatever it is, or wherever it is, it's, like, here-ish. I just don't see where it would be. Oh, I see it now. Right there. God. I also didn't go this way, so we're gonna check this way. Oh, I see it already. Yo! Gotta be something with this fountain. Oh yeah, 100%. But dude, the guy's trespassing too. Like, everywhere he goes. Alright. Where the fuck am I? Oh. Okay. And none of these keys are for this locker over here. They're for the, quote, underground locker, right? Oh. Or unless these are underground. Cool. Thanks for the chunk of wood. Mystery liquid. Okay, so those plates are going to be there. I need to go sell those. I don't know what that is. Time to put some shit in the item box. Alright, Rayla. Thanks for hanging out for the stream. And I hope to see you again. Yeah. Now let's actually go into Sky Finance and see if people are there. Oh, Chief, you have a customer waiting. Will you tell me about on the phone? Got it, thanks. Apologies for the wait. So tell me, what brings you here today? Are you Amazon? You provide interest-free loans here, is that right? Indeed I do. That said, there are a few conditions. May I ask your name? It's Shiobara. How much are you willing to lend out, usually? Mind telling me why you need the money first? That'll help me decide whether or not I should give you the loan. Well, not too long ago, I drove my printing company into bankruptcy. I'd inherited the place from my father, you see. But this time, I figure I'll start my own company, from the ground up. Ran your father's company into the ground? Made money, but not enough to get out of the red. In the end, all I could do was downsize, but downsizing isn't always the best option, you know? Company was already on its way under. If our only available option was downsizing, wouldn't it have been better to just pull the plug? I think it's cowardly to fire people just to try and keep a company artificially afloat. So I took responsibility for my bad management and let the place go bankrupt. No hard feelings all around, right? See, spoken like a typical spoiled heir. Well, company doesn't matter now anyway. What's important is getting this new company off the ground. So will you lend me some money? Not against the idea, but why come to me? Can't you get your bank to cover it?
Yeah.
Guess I didn't pass their review. They asked me what business the company would be in, but I hadn't decided yet. Something online, that's for sure. Still haven't figured it out, huh? What, you need planning documents too? Don't you loan sharks usually skip all the formality crap? No, it's just... Never mind. How much did you need? Let's see. How about 5 million. Why so much? Though, now that I think about it, you probably have no idea how much you really need. Oh, what the hell. I'll lend you the 50 mil. 5 mil, no interest, no collateral. Seriously? You're not pulling my leg here? But first, you're going to have to pass my test. Sure, bring it on. I don't know what kind of test you're talking about, but I'll do anything you ask. Alright. If you want to start a company, be its president. In that case, I'll need you to... find 3 business partners. And bring them to me. Business partners? 3 of them? Is that really all you need? Yeah. People who'd be happy to help build up a company. What do you think? Can you do it? What are you talking about? I've got tons of friends. It won't take long at all. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 mil for me. If I couldn't help it over here, you really going to lend money to that piece of work? He's nowhere near fit to start a company. Think so too, huh? Tell you the truth, I agree. He's all talk. You see a lot of that nowadays. Do you never plan on giving him a loan in the first place? Why bother with a test? I'll lend him the money, but only if he passes. I'm going to teach him it's a rough world out there. But what if, just on the off chance? Don't worry about it. A big mouth like him could never hope to pass one of my tests. You know, Hana-chan, a man might have lots of people he calls friend, but I doubt many of them would actually be willing to risk their livelihoods on him. He says it'd be a cinch to find 3 of them, but unless he's especially trustworthy or charismatic, they won't be on board. Welcome back. So where are those 3 partners? I just don't understand. Told them they could easily pull in 100 million a year if they just left everything to me. Ah, so you failed the test.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. It's theirs. They're just too blind to see it. And after all those times they begged for an invite to my parties, too. Parties? My online game parties. I mean, you haven't heard? They're kind of a big deal. They call me Hurricane Salt. See, well, hardly matters at this point. You weren't able to pass the test, which means our loan discussion is over. My apologies. Ana-chan, would you mind showing Shibawara-san out out? Time for him to go.
Hi.
Of course, right this way, sir. Wait just a second. You're telling me you know all about me from one lousy test? Who do you think you are, a god? Please, I'm counting on you. Just give me one more chance. One more. Please, I'm begging you. Let me try again. I swear I'll take it a whole lot more seriously this time. We have other business to attend to, you know. But it doesn't look like you'll be leaving anytime soon, so... Alright, one more time. That seems like a weird thing. and super not part of it. Bring me the business cards of 10 company presidents. Any kind of company will do. 10 business cards, is that really all you need? Corporate CEOs, presidents of small factories, take your pick. Let's find 10 of them. Get the cards and bring them here. You sure? Sounds pretty easy. I mean, I used to be a president myself. I can get 20 or even 30 cards, no problem. Excellent, I'm glad to hear it. Well, good luck. I'll see you soon. I think all of them are accurate. Better get that 5 million ready for me. Think. Well, give me a second chance. He usually sends somebody like him well on his way by now. You're just so astoundingly clueless. Don't you want to see how it all ends? Not particularly. Look at it from my perspective. You always forget to collect on your loans. Too many boneheaded customers like him and I'll be up to my neck in extra work. I appreciate every last ounce of work you do, Hana-chan. I don't always treat you to a delicious meal at the end of every... Or don't I always treat you to a delicious meal at the end of every month? Guess you can do what you want. It is your company after all. If it were you, Hana-chan, how would you go about collecting 10 president's cards? Well, probably pop into an office building and talk to the company presidents directly. Frontal attack, huh? Good answer. As for me, I'd probably grab a hold of a president or two and take them to a print shop and have them make me some cards. A little aggressive, maybe. But yeah, sounds like something you'd do. Nothing wrong with that. Hell, I could even have a print shop make up a bunch of fake cards if I wanted. Your straightforward method requires courage, while my way calls for quick wit. Unless I doubt he's capable of either. Welcome back. So you got those cards?
Yeah.
I only have one, my father's. None of the CEOs I knew at my company are even in this town. Are there any company presidents here? It's all businessmen and restaurants, or restaurateurs. Actually, you're looking at one. Sorry if my appearance deceived you. Well then, since you weren't able to pass the test, I'm afraid I won't be giving you the loan after all. Hana-chan, would you mind showing Shibara-san here out? Time for him to go.
Hi.
Of course, right this way. We're gonna go through all 3 of them. Test was all set up all wrong. I could do better, I promise. Please, I've got to get you. Give me one more chance. One more. Alright. But only once. One more. Now then. Invite a hostess out after the club closes and bring her back here to my office. Hostess club? That's it? Bring the girl here and the 5 million's mine? I don't know. Oh, come on. Should be a piece of cake for a guy like you. What's the problem? I just don't have the cash. Hostess clubs are expensive, you know? It's a real shame. I have all kinds of girls trailing me. If I just had the money, I'd be like the Pied Piper of Kamurocho. Guess I'll have to take you... I guess I'll have to point you over to my friend's hostess club then. You can put it on my tab. Place is called Sweet. It's over on Pink Street. Just tell them Akiyama sent you there and they'll take care of the rest. Really? Can't do it without money, right? Well, I'm making that particular problem go away. So what do you think? Can you do that? Yes, of course, no problem at all. I'll bring you the best hostess in the club. Be right back, okay? Better get that 5 million ready for me. Enough's enough. I've never seen you give anybody this many chances. I suppose you're right. But it's all just so interesting, don't you think? Guy's a walking disaster. Chief. Why'd you send him to a hostess club? You'll just go out and have fun, and on your tab, no less. First-time visitor to a hostess club hardly ever manages to invite a girl out afterward. Anybody who succeeds is either rich or a smooth talker. But this guy's broke, so he has about a 0% chance of pulling this off. You don't know that. I mean, might fall into some crazy beginner's luck. That'd be a miracle. Well, if he pulls off a miracle at a time like this, it'll be the first of many. Luck is just another kind of talent. Wouldn't you agree? Maybe, but even so, if that guy gets his very own miracle, then he's one of the most talented men I've ever seen, or met ever. Welcome back. So where's that hostess? That club's no good. Girl at my table only said a few words and then climbed up almost immediately. Isn't it her job to get the conversation going? I'm the customer. I'm the paying customer. Yeah, paying with someone else's money.
Yeah.
Seriously, though? Any other club, and I would have had him eating out of the palm of my hand. All boils down to a bad club. Even if we were to assume it was the club's fault, you still didn't manage to pass the test. That means I won't be giving you a loan. Hana-chan, would you mind showing about? Wait just a second. If you just let me try a different test, I'm positive I'd pass with flying colors. Please, I'm counting on you. Just one more chance. One more. So it's just one more with you. Giving you 3 chances already. No matter how many times you try, you'll never pass. Alright? So leave be. Or so leave. I'm tired of having to string along a big talking nitwit.
Yeah.
Please, this is it. My very last chance. If you give up on me now, I'm finished. You just leave already. Positive I can build a company that will never, ever need to downsize. Really want to start your own company? Don't you? Are you sure you're willing, or are you sure you're being entirely honest with me and with yourself? Absolutely. No lies and no excuses, period. Fine. And this is your honest-to-goodness last chance. You fail, you leave. Got it? Got it. I'll pass it for sure this time. You'll see. Okay, here we go. My friend's leaflet company is in the red. If you can get it to turn a profit again, I'll lend you the 5 million yen. That could take years. Door's right there if you're not interested. What's it gonna be? You in or out? Alright. Where's this leaflet company, anyway? It's Paradise Advertising on West Shichifuku Street, just past the M store. Let me give him a call. Hello, Paradise Advertising? It's Akiyama over at Sky Finance. Akiyama-san, what do I owe the pleasure? I've been asking for a management advice, right? I found just the man for the job. Name's Shibara-kun. I'll be sending him your way shortly. Really? Shibara-san, is it? Thank you so much. I'll be waiting. Now it's all up to you. Paradise Advertising is on West Shichifuku Street. I'm sure you'll see it when you get there. Alright, I'll be back. Chief, are you sure about this? That's one heck of a test. Isn't Paradise Advertising doing really bad right now, business-wise? Stuck in the red, isn't you, or even though sales remain strong and steady? Yeah, that's right. Even if sales go through the roof, the expenses are always higher. Which means their only choice is to downsize and cut their... Yup. All they can do is downsize. And our friend, Shibara-kun, who would rather see a company die than shrink, will now be forced to do just that. You're a bad man, Chief. Call it shock therapy. If he can't do this, he's hopeless. Shock therapy? You think you should go check up on him just in case? You never know. Well, if you insist. Do you remember where Paradise Advertising is? The west end of Shichifuku Street? Just past the M store, right? I'll be fine. I've been there plenty of times. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Hold on the fort till I get back. Can I do these other ones, or is it in order? Didn't expect you back so soon. Well, you know. Can't stroll around town forever. Do you have any work for me? Took care of all the paperwork, so... Oh, I know. Could you please clean up your desk area? It's just so much junk everywhere. I thought you were in charge of cleaning up around here. Last time I tried tidying up your desk, you kept pestering me for this document, that magazine. All you did was complain. I don't know what you'll end up needing, and if I move anything at all, I'll guarantee I'll hear about it. Thus, I've sworn off cleaning up your desk. Bummer. Excuse me, is this Sky Finance? There an Akiyama-san here? Oh, hello, and welcome. Chief, you have a customer. Ah, Shoko-san. Good to see you. Why don't you tell me more about your situation? Please have a seat. Office certainly is dirty. Can you really conduct business here? Shouldn't have seen it before we tidied up. Apologies for the mess. So, how much do you owe at the moment? Do you check the exact amount? I have 5 credit card companies and 4 loan sharks, 10.3 million in all. Although that's not including interest. See, well, sounds like you have a pretty good idea of where you stand. Still, it must be hard paying it off when it's spread all over like that. Why did you borrow so much exactly? Wanted to invest in myself, wear nice clothes, carry the latest accessories, and date good men. Can't have anybody taking me lightly. May have borrowed some money, but it's only because I'll be earning millions one day. Aha. Well, that's some sound logic, but it seems to me you must have rushed things a little. Maybe so. Simply improving my appearance hasn't helped much. It's just not that easy. As long as you understand that, you should be fine. You can always start over. First, I recommend consolidating all your loans and coming up with a repayment plan. What do you think? I think it's a good idea. Do you do loan consolidation here? Yes, of course. With no interest and no collateral. What? No interest? Then, what's in it for you? It's nothing for you to worry about. Would you prefer to pay interest? Oh, I get it. You have some kind of conditions, don't you? Like, I have to sleep with you? Well, that sounds great. But no. You're a little off base. All I ask is that you take a test. Test? Yep. Test. Pass the test and I'll consolidate your debts. Fuck. Debts, no interest, no collateral. So what kind of test are we talking about? I have 1 million yen here. I'm going to give it to you, and then it'll be your job to decide how to spend it. Huh? You have to spend 1 million yen? Pretty much. So what do you say? Alright, I accept. Then it's a deal. Use every last yen of this 1 million. I'll be back when it's gone. See you then. Chief, are you sure about this? That's 1 million yen you just gave her. Gave it to her, yes. But, and again, I didn't just give it to her. And yet you were reluctant to give me a bonus. Oh, look. This is a test to see how Shoko-san spends her money. It's hard to spend borrowed money, but when it's a gift, the sky's the limit. One's spending habits can give you a pretty good idea of one's character. Think so? Ana-chan, if somebody gave you money, you'd make a beeline for the dessert buffet. That tells us you're a foodie, right? Well, yeah, I guess, but really admire Shoko-san wanting to move up in the world. Now I just want to know if she can see past today. Well, with all that yen, I suppose she should pay down her debt. That's one way to use it. It's much better than spending it on a bunch of junk. Say, Hana-chan, where do you think she'll go? For designer goods? Le Marche. For food? Sushi-gin. And for fun? The Host Club Atom. Those would be my guesses. Could you give any of those places a call and tell them to try to get her to spend money? Okay. But you know something, Chief? You really are a bad man. Hey, it is a test. I have to make it challenging, don't I? Thanks, Hana-chan. I'll go see how she's doing. The Martian Sushi-gin. Oh, and that Host Club Atom. Where's Atom again? Near the center of the hotel district. Ah, yes, that's right. I'm off. Except I'm not. I do think I have to leave and then come back. Maybe not. Alright, I guess I can only do one of those at a time. Shichifuku is... Fuck, I always forget where some of these roads are. West Shichifuku. So it's gonna be in this general area. It's gonna be that printing company. And then La Marche, I want to say, is here. Nope. Don Quixote. There's La Marche. Sushi-gin is here. Okay, cool. I'll start with those. And then Atom is Hotel District, which is towards the top, or towards the north. What's up? Bob! What's up, Bob? What can Naomi's amazing psychic powers do for you today? Wait, you're only here on a whim, aren't you? I can tell just by gazing upon you. Great Naomi does not provide her services to such foolhardy customers. My readings are not cheap, you see. Try talking to the sad sack next to me. Might actually be worth your while. I already did. Camera Roach is underground. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ha. There it is. I see it. Like in the street, isn't it? Or was it? Oh, no, it's on the railing here. That was delicious. Sushi King really is the best in town. Shoko-san had some sushi. We have just failed the test. Let's see what the chef has to say. Hi, welcome. It's Kamurocho Lullaby. If it is Akiyama-san. Hi there. I think you got a call from Hana-chan, right? So how did Shoko-san do? I have some great tuna today, so I recommended the Otoro. But when, you know what? All she ate was the daily special before going on her way. How much is the special? 980 yen. Oh, cheap. Can I have one? All sold out, I'm afraid. But you know, she was a little off today. She usually only eats uni awabe. You know, the pricey stuff. What's going on? So I guess she hasn't touched that million yen then. Wait, what? When Hana-chan told me to make her spend money, hey, this is another one of your tests. Something like that. Thanks for your help. I'll have to drop by again soon. Kamurocho. Doesn't look like she spent her million. Alright, where's she headed to now? The marsh is nearby there, but I want to go up to here. Where? Here to sell. Silver plate, gold plate, morning glory hole, waistband. Yeah, I'll get rid of those. What do you have to buy? Fucking fake silver plate. Got some pretty decent weapons, it looks like. Let's see where she went. No, let's see what she does. Trying to decide, better keep a low profile. Hey, Muto-sama. The platinum ring you inquired about the other day is finally in. Do I have the money for it? Very popular. It's a very popular piece, and I already had a number of customers asking after it, but I put it aside especially for you. I believe it's your size. Would you care to purchase it today, Muto-sama? No, that's alright. Come back when I can pay for it myself. See, terribly sorry. I can't guarantee it will be here on your next visit. That's fine. Thank you. Crap, here she comes. Doesn't look like she bought anything. Now then, where's she off to next? Club Adam. Yeah, so Club Adam's gonna be somewhere in here. This is the hotel district. And then I have to go over there. So, cab. Camudo show. God, I need a new webcam. I hate how zoomed in mine is. What's that printing company? Alright. Oh, here we go. Oh, Akiyama-san. Well, that Shibarara guy you sent over showed up. He marched in blustering about how he was going to put me in the black, but when I showed him the books, guess he ran out of steam. Well, the thing is, he'd inherited his father's company, but didn't want to downsize, and because of that, he wound up running the place into the ground. He willingly ruined his father's business just to avoid downsizing? Say, Akiyama-san, do you think that'll happen to my place, too? Most likely. I peered over your books last time we talked. You'd be hard-pressed to get any more profit, and you've cut all the corners you can. The only thing left to do is to downsize, I know. Well, that may be true, but still. These people have been with me from day one. Gotta be frank with you here. It's your job as president to make this decision. Guess you're right. Oh, another thing. Do you know where Shibara-kun went? Not exactly. He was walking toward Children's Park, though. He was? Thanks. I'll have to stop by again sometime. Who the fuck are you? Oh! You're like a strong dude in the, like the normal guy who would have a gold suit on. See how much money he gives me. A gold-plated toughness emperor. The fuck does that mean? It's just a fucking toughness emperor. Well, did you think of a way to get them back on track? What's wrong? You dropped by Paradise Advertising, yeah? You knew all along, didn't you? Knew what? Sent me to that company knowing full well that the only thing they could do was to downsize. They have sufficient sales and good management. They take all the leaflet orders they can. I don't see how they could possibly bring in any more money. Which means they have to reduce their expenses. Employee salaries have already been slashed and there's simply no more fat to trim. The president is a real go-getter, too. keeps pristine books, and has great employee morale. Still, he's stuck in the red. That sounds like the CEO you claim to be. You're looking in all the right places. If we need to reduce expenses, there's only one thing left to cut. Personnel costs. In other words... Hey, if it isn't old Shibara's idiot son, imagine my surprise running into you here. You worked for my father's company. So you remember me, do ya? Well, thanks to you bringing down your old man's business, I'm still out of a job. Yeah. But I either had to downsize or close the place down. My hands were tied and I... Well, then you should have downsized. You think your way was more noble? My hands were tied, ha. You think that's gonna make up for all the hardship you've caused? Speaking as manager, downsizing is... Does it make you proud that you didn't downsize? Well, guess what, pal? Your pride won't put food on the table. Who'd hire me now at my age? I either live on the street or die in the gutter. Take some responsibility and die alongside me. Bad idea, old man. Once you take a life, your own life is over for good. Shut up. You never understand how I feel. Never. You're right. I couldn't. Still, murder is not the answer. What's your deal, anyway? You taking this moron's side? If you want to try and start over, there's something in the back. I can help. We can lend you the money, anyway. I don't want your damn money. How dare you insult me? That does it. We'll all go down together. Oh. That was a pretty good juggle. Hey, enough of this bullshit. I worked with his dad for more than 30 years. We were good friends, all of us. And then this ignorant moron, he tore it all to pieces. That company... The company was... Can't be easy to start over at your age, but if you're willing to try, stop by Sky Finance on Tenkaichi Street. We're just a moneylender, but a little money might just be what you need right now. Sky Finance? Drop by anytime. You knew all along. You knew that downsizing was the only way to get that company in the black. Yep, sure did. I knew it. Then, why? Why? His friends had been with him from the start. The president didn't want to downsize, but that was the only way to save his company. And he still couldn't bring himself to do it. So you've come here to mull it all over, is that right? That angry old man, Paradise Advertising. I imagine you probably understand this now, but downsizing isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sure, it's not always the ideal, or even the only option, but sometimes you have to do what's best for the company. You don't, you might end up hurting a lot more people, like that old man. You see what I'm trying to say? Gamma-san, could you ask that leaflet company guy to come meet us here? Sure, I'll call him right now. Yes, hello? This is Akiyama from Sky Finance. We have something we'd like to talk to you about. Could you come to meet us at the park? What is it, Akiyama-san? Something wrong? Shibura-kun wants to talk to you. Oh, well. I once brought down my father's printing company because I didn't want to downsize and lose all of the good people he'd employed over the years. And now your company's in the same position mine was. My apologies if this is too forward, but you have to downsize. Oh. Yes, I thought as much. How many people have been with me from this, or since the beginning? How could I just force them out like that? If the business fails, that's it. Everything's over. All of your employees get hurt, every last one of them. I understand it's a tough decision to make, but if the president, or it's the president's responsibility to protect the company. Yama-san? I agree. Downsizing is the only option. My heart goes out to you, but it's got to be better than turning everybody out into the streets. I see. So it really is the only way to go then. I just have one favor to ask of you. This downsizing does turn your company around. Make sure the people who are forced out get first crack at working for you again. After all, it's those employees who served the company by leaving, and they'd all been friends and coworkers for a long time. Oh. Alright, I promise I will. When I first met you, Shibara-san, I assumed you were nothing more than some half-baked smartass. But now I see that you look out for everyone like a fine, upstanding CEO. I know it's awfully hard, but we've got to do the best we can by our employees. Now, if you'll excuse me. Thank you very much. I've learned a lot from all this. Paradise Advertising will be in the black soon enough, so let's consider the test passed. The money's yours, provided you're still interested. Yes, I am. I can't give up now. So I don't know what kind of company to build, but I'm going to do my best to make sure it brings happiness to everyone who works there. I can promise you that much. And for right now, that's enough. Here you are. 5 million yen. Thank you so much. I'm going to give it everything I've got. This is all I got, but I'd like you to at least have some token of my gratitude. Please accept it along with my thanks. Memoirs of an Action Star. Sure, why not? Thank you kindly. Alright, I'm off. I'm about to become a very busy man. You good? There it is. Gotta get closer, huh? Yep. Now to the club. Akiyama's fucking interesting. Like, he's kind of aloof. But, like, the way that he does... Okay. The way that he does business is super interesting. Oh yeah, there you are. House club, huh? This could be bad. You think it's really true that Shoko's come into some cash lately? It's true, alright. I heard she got it from that Akiyama guy at Sky Finance. Hey, Akiyama, what a pain in the ass. Wish you'd get the hell out of Kamurocho already. Excuse me, how do you know Shoko-san? Aren't you... Yeah, you're that Akiyama guy from Sky Finance. Well, yes I am. And I'm going to have to ask you to leave Shoko-san alone. He's right in the middle of one of my tests and doesn't need any distractions right now. How do you say? Think you can order us around? Not ordering, asking. Never mind that. Look, we lent her tons of money. If we don't get it from her while the getting's good, she'll slip away from us again. As if you didn't already profit enough from your ridiculously high interest rates. You probably paid off the principal ages ago. Yeah, so what? You signed the contract, you got a problem with it? Well, I'm sure she signed the contract. The intentionally confusing contract you most likely forced her to sign. Shut up. And mind your own damn business. You'll stay out of our way if you know what's good for you. Guess there's no use in talking, huh? Hey, you wanna fight? You got it. Really, your timing couldn't be better. I never did like your dumb ass. We need you out of our business, so we're just gonna snap a leg bone or two. Come on, get him. Yeah? Hello, knife man. Kick you in the dick. There we go. I wanted the heat move of it. What the fuck are you? Ah, sorry, I should have told you. I'm stronger than I look. Damn it, you'll pay for this. Never heard that one before. People really still talk like that? Okay, time to see how Shoko-san's doing. Akiyama-san, what are you doing here? Oh, wait a minute. Have you been following me? No, I was just in the neighborhood collecting a debt. What have you been up to? Me? That doesn't really matter, does it? Has nothing to do with you after all. Actually, fair enough. By the way, do you spend that million yen yet? I've decided how I'll use it. That's so. Well then, I'll await your decision back at Sky Finance. Alright, I'll come by later. Sounds good. See you there. To Sky Finance. Right? I think that might be where the that question mark is, or is that question mark outside of the fortune teller? Naomi? See you. Damn it, of course I have to, like, look at it and not just spam A at it. It's weird to see, like, how Kamurocho went from being, like, just this flat to all of a sudden, hey, you're, like, running around on the roofs. Yeah, it's down here. This guy. Jibara? Oh, Akiyama-san, what are you doing on this side of town? Actually, it was just on my way to see you. Me? Uh-huh. Alright, let's head upstairs then. So what can I do for you? Akiyama-san, please make me your apprentice. My apprentice? Yes, please. Well, this is sudden. Weren't you starting some kind of online company? That's what I figured at first, but when I really sat down to think about it, couldn't come up with anything I wanted to do. So I become my apprentice. Bet if I studied under you, I could discover my true calling. It's crazy talk. Figure that out for yourself. Please. I have no intention of taking on an apprentice. I'd ask you to be paid, of course. I just want to stay here until I work out what I want to do. Absolutely not. I don't want to waste 5 million yen, the 5 million yen you lent me. Please. Please. What's holding you back, Chief? He already said he's not out for money. I don't know. Well, I'm all for it. Thank you, Hana-san. Fine. Really? I'll start by having you pick up some lunch. I can do that. I'll be right back. You just wanted to be your errand boy, don't you? Is it that obvious? Ooh, could eat another bite. By the way, Akiyama-san, why did you start Sky Finance anyway? Why? Well, frankly, you're not making any money here. I was just wondering what gave you the idea. Gave me the idea, huh? You really want to know? I do. It might help me give me a push. I used to be homeless. Did you really? Yeah. I worked at a bank, but what with one thing after another I quit. Ran out of money pretty fast. When was this? About 5 years ago, maybe. After I left the bank, I lived on the streets for a while. Then one day, money came literally fluttering down from the sky. Really? Money? You didn't hear about that? There was an explosion at the Millennium Tower that blasted billions of yen out into the street. Oh yeah! Saw that on the news. Ran around like an idiot, but eventually I gathered up about 1 million yen or so. That's how you started your business? With that chump change? Nah, you can't even rent an office for that little. Then what did you do? I've been in the banking business, so I knew a little bit about finance. thought, what's the best way to make more? So I went into day trading. What's that? Basically trading stocks within the course of a single day. You complete a bunch of trades on a day-by-day basis, and if all goes well, you can earn a substantial profit on your sales. It's not all that different from gambling, I suppose, but with a little expertise, you can make more than you would with more than you would on horses. And did you? Did you really make that million grow? Well, it was do or die. I scraped up whatever info I could and bought and sold both a day and night. Not everything was strictly legal, however. One bad trade, and I would have been done for. I guess somebody up there was looking out for me. Before long, I'd made a pretty nice chunk of change. And I tried futures trading and the like. Maybe I had a natural talent for it. In any case, the money just kept on multiplying. I made a businessman's salary thousands of times over in only a few short years. Soon after, I found myself wondering what should I do with it all, which made me lukewarm on the idea of making more. Did you lose interest in the money itself? No, I just went from thinking only about how to make money to thinking about ways to use the money I'd made. I became an interest-free moneylender to help people with their money problems? No, it's more than just wanting to help people out who are strapped for cash. I wanted to see people who'd lost their money and hit rock bottom work hard to pull themselves back up, just like I had. And that's how Skyfinex came to be. Excuse me, I heard I can get a loan here. That's enough war stories for today. Okay. Let's see what you have to say. Right this way. Now what can I do for you? Well, my husband's obsessed with gambling and he's gotten us into a ton of debt. And he drinks and just becomes so incredibly violent. I got us out of there as soon as I could. Couldn't take anymore. That's terrible. Borrowed all kinds of money under my name, too. And now that the loan office refuses to give me the time of day. I heard a rumor that you might be able to help, so here we are. How much did you need? We left with nothing but the clothes on our backs. Would it be possible to borrow about 500,000 for living expenses? Alright. But you'll have to pass a test before I give you the money. Yes, I'd heard about that, too. What would you have me do? You have 3 hours to find work somewhere here in Kamurocho. Do that and 500,000 is yours. Interest-free. Only 3 hours? You'll find something if you look hard enough. They say we're in a recession, but there's still plenty of work available if you're not too picky. What do you think? Want to give it a try? Okay, I'll see what I can find. Was it really necessary to give her a test? After all she's been through? If she's serious about the loan, she'll pass it just fine. Where's Noriko? And you are? My wife came here for a loan. Oh, so you're her husband, are you? Aha, so she was here. Uh-huh. Where is she? Drag her ass out here right now. I'm sorry, your wife is out, or is now my customer, and I'm not at liberty to divulge information about my customers. Why you? If you have any complaints, I'd be more than happy to take this outside. That suits me just fine. Alright, let's hear what you have to say. I ain't got nothing to say. Just get Noriko out here now. You looking to get your ass beat? Now see here, pal. Oh, shut the fuck up, will ya? Looks like I'm just gonna have to beat your ass. Sure. Didn't get fucking touched. Damn it. You'll pay for this. Oh, I'd run too if I were married to him. Naturally. Any luck? No, nothing. And I can't lend you the money. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. Stepped at every single place looking for part-time help. All they said I was too old. Tried lots of stores and restaurants, but they told me they had enough help. And 3 hours to find work at Camarocho? It's just not possible. You check the red light district? What? You know, massage parlors, places like that. Somebody as good looking as you should be able to find a willing employer, no problem. Could never work in the sex industry. That's entirely up to you. But you won't get the loan until you pass the test. But I really must ask you to leave. Yes, Akiyama-san, hasn't she been through enough already? Like I said, I don't give people money just because I feel sorry for them. Still, if she truly wanted a new life for herself, she'd have gone straight into a massage parlor and asked for a job. I won't lend to anybody who isn't less than serious. You were serious about changing your life, right? Or you were, and I lent you your money. Helped you because you were sincere. Said you didn't want to waste my 5 million yen. Are you really looking for a worthwhile way to spend it? Because I can't tell you right now. You won't... I can tell you right now, you won't find anything by hanging around me. You're right. You lent me money, so I felt dependent on you. I'll give some more serious thought to what exactly it is I want to do. You sure about this, Chief? You could have let Shibara-san work here, you know? No, it's better this way. He's a big boy. I'm sure he could figure out his hopes and dreams all by himself. You have to go... Shoko-san's here. Oh, is she? That was fast. So how'd you spend your 1 million, or your million yen? Haven't yet. Huh? But sushi restaurant, the host club, you have far too much time on your hands, Akiyama-san. Oh, so you saw me? Yes, well, you're not exactly subtle. Thank goodness you're in finance, you'd make an awful detective. Shouldn't have been so nosy. My apologies. So what are you going to do with the money? This 1 million yen will go toward paying off my debts once you've consolidated them. All this time I've been investing in my future self, and I've borrowed a lot of money along the way. But I've come to understand that other people's money can't buy my future. My future can only be bought with the money I've earned myself. That's why I'll use this 1 million yen you gave me to pay down my debts. I have to admit I'm surprised. Quite frankly, it's a better use than I expected. Figured you'd put that million towards paying down some of your current loan shark debts. Well, I thought about it. But then I believed you when you said you'd consolidate them for me. If you'd refused to go through with it, then I would have given back every last yen. My pride won't allow me to accept money for no good reason. I happen to have a great deal of self-respect. Well, in that case, I'd say you've passed. And with flying colors. You should be proud of yourself. You did better than I expected. Passed the test? But how? I told myself that if you, of your own free will, chose to pay down your debts, you'd pass. But you showed me an even better solution. Akiyama-san. Sky Finance will handle all your debts from here, Shoko-san. Thank you. Seems like I was wrong about you. Truthfully, I thought you were just some sarcastic jerk. Really? Well, I liked you right away. Hana-chan, could you please do a survey of Shoko-san's debts and write up a contract for us? Hi. Yep, right away. Well, we're done for today. You'll be working with Hana-chan on the details. Alright. Thank you in advance. You're welcome. Oh, and would you care to join me for dinner? Chief! I'm sorry, but I couldn't possibly make your darling secretary angry. Who knows what she'd do to my contract. Ah, right. Here, this is for you. It was a gift, but I think it suits you. Protective amulet. Today was fun. I'll be seeing you again. Too bad, huh, Chief? Say, Hana-chan? You wouldn't want to grab a bite to eat, would you? Me instead of Shoko-san, you mean? No, that's not... Are you sure? Can easily put away 100 pieces of otoro at Sushigin, you know? Oh, never mind. I'll just pop out for a little something of my own. Complete or finish 4 sub-stories. Six, huh? Tortoise spirit. Phoenix spirit. Oh. I see. Cool. All right. I don't think there's really anything more to do right now. Well, I'll do one thing. Actually, I want to check on a couple things. I see it. There it is. Got it. I like how you hear the chime and I'm just like I just stop and then go into first person mode. Hey, does Bob have anything more for me? Stamina Royale, Tarner X, Toughness Emperor, Hyper Stun Gun, Gambler's Binding. Oh shit. See, so nope. I want to sell these. No, I want to go check out the Cabaret club, assuming I can do that now. And if I recall, his club is the one that's like just on the other side of Millennium Tower. Oh, right, I can't sell weapons to him. I have to probably go to Kamiyama. Yeah, so if I do... Yeah, I think that's it. So we'll give that a shot, Ski. See if we can even do it. If we can't, then that ends the stream, basically. But I want to check it out. I'm also going to open up more lockers. Now that I found more keys. Stamina spark. Hey, guess what? I'm betting that pearl is going to be worth some money. Oh, isn't worth much. Alright. Bye. Fuck. Oops. Yeah, it only does that one, so I could do 10, 10, 10 or 12, 15, 5. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the 10, 10, 10. Oops. Want that. That goes in. Really doesn't matter though. That goes in. Put the sparks in the Emperors away. Turner, toughness, stamina X, Royales. Is it here? Is it here? It's here. Oh, I can't do anything with it. Alright. I don't think I can do there's anywhere else. Yeah, probably not. So, it's probably going to be something story related that gets me into here. Doesn't look like I've got, so. I'll first talk to this person who's probably going to give me some XP. Oh, food. Oh, food and or sub-stories. Actually. Oh yeah, Earth Angel. Decided to help out with the Casanova column. I could pass the information. Oh, yeah. Okay. What did this guy say? Can't talk to him again. Memo? No, alright. So stars are, like, done well. Check marks are done, but not well. So, anywho. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, it is that time to end the video. So for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix, and game on.